What's up, everybody? It's me, Detuned Paper, and welcome to Paper Game News Episode 1. We'll be doing pretty much what it says, going over everything in the community, your guys' channels, my own upcoming stuff, and all of that. And with that said, let's get right into the first episode of Paper Game News. And yes, I know that PCG news is a thing and those videos are really good. You guys should go watch them, but Zach hasn't made one in 2 months, and this is a video I really wanted to make, so enjoy it. So let's go ahead and start things off with something cool looking to help the viewers stay on this video and hopefully make YouTube promote me a little bit more. Here's a paper console I made. I wanted it to look like a cool little next-gen cardboard console. Obviously, these things are just cosmetic and fun to play around with, so I made some buttons, cut them out. I glued them on and it was done. I called it the DPS because it's the same abbreviation as damage per second, and it also could mean Detuned Paper System. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. There it is for you guys. So I know this video is about paper games and I'm just showing you a PDF, but that's because I don't have ink with color in my printer. I know that's pretty pathetic considering what I'm doing in this video, but this game is called Pokemon Paper Version, and I think now's a good time to announce it, but this is going to be my best Pokemon paper game so far. I'm really going to finalize this. There's going to be some mechanics in it. It is going to be the first 251 Pokemon from Gen 1 and 2, since those are my personal favorites, but hopefully you guys will like this game. I personally really like it, and yeah, here's the Pokeball throwing mechanic. It might get changed up a little, but I think these are all the hints I'm going to drop about that. So in the PCG Discord, which exists, by the way, I'm going to put a link to it below, join it. This guy known as Superball, his username's Hex_, but that's who it is, announced that he'd be making 2 big comeback PCGs. One of them's a cult horror paper game. It's called Tarot, and that's also the name of the god within the game. So that's pretty much all the info I have on that. And the other one's going to be some sort of war strategy adventure type of thing. He also left a quote for you guys to read there. So yeah, a little mysterious upcoming release. So if you guys don't know about Flamespot, you really should. You should go to the description and watch one of his videos. It'll be linked below with everything else after you've watched this video all the way through and liked and subscribed. But he makes these super cool board game styled paper games with well-made rules and cool die rolling mechanics and stuff. This game's called Too Hot, and from what I saw, it's like a desert survival type of game. I know I should really do more research before making these videos, but go to Flamespot's channel, go check it out. That's why this is here. Go check him out. So on to the next topic. JPGS is back under the hard to pronounce name Krillin. I still don't know if I'm saying it right, but he just released this game called Call of Dome, and it's super cool looking. It's a really well-made shooter paper game, and that's definitely a hard genre to recreate on paper, but he showed off some gameplay. The artwork looks great, the mechanics look cool. So right here you can see there's a gunfight going down, and he used a ruler to go ahead and see if the bullet would actually line up, which again is a super cool new mechanic to use in a paper game since it's usually just die rolls, coin flips. I invented the coin spin, so you can all thank me for that, but definitely a cool new thing to see. I might use that in one of my own games. This guy's voice is made for paper game videos. Just listen to this.
Quick little overview of the brand new DLC, since not many people know about it, but I did release it. If you guys want to check it out.
I almost fell asleep from how soothing that was, but let's get right back into the video. All jokes aside, you should really subscribe to him. He also made a paper game E3 video, which is kind of like this, but it was pretty cool. It had a little Detuned World shout out.
And for Detuned Paper, he's going to be making the final Detuned World game called Detuned World Islands. This is going to be a big game. I'm very looking forward to it.
And actually, a fun fact I wanted to include in this video was that this is the real crowd that showed up after my last Detuned World Islands leak, as you guys can see. Please like and subscribe. So speaking of Detuned World, and no, I'm not going to talk about Detuned World Plus again. I know I made a 17-minute video on it, and I keep posting about it. You guys should all print it out and play it, but that's not what we're going to be talking about. No, instead we are going to be talking about the upcoming paper game Detuned World Islands. I just wanted to do a little spotlight on some of the progress. I've been adding tons of items to the game, since one of the ways I want to kind of build immersion is by having tons of different little items you can find scattered about. Here's the power glove. Don't pay too much attention to it. It definitely won't be important in the game. Here is the monster trap, which is going to be another pretty important item that's going to be utilized with the new monster trapping mechanic. I know how repetitive that sounds, but this is definitely something to look forward to. It's going to be a new way to catch monsters and even maybe other people. I don't know what that could be about. Perhaps bounties will be part of this game, who knows? But here's some new monsters I designed. This one's a super skinny arboreal tree lizard. And this is, of course, the first ever sea otter monster in Detuned World. Just look at him. So in other news, Angry KP Official has a GTA paper game that he's been working on. It looks super cool. You can escape from the cops. I think more of them will go after you based on what you do. He even has some little animation sheets that he made as like a side piece of content. But this definitely looks interesting, like a GTA overhead style of game, like the old actual GTA games. So go check him out. So this just in, guys, Cold Brooding Werewolf, or Veteran of Memes as his Discord will show, just hit me up and he has a new game in the works and it looks pretty cool. So yeah, guys, sorry there isn't any actual paper to show for this, but he's going to make an Initial D paper game. If you couldn't tell, that's racing themed, so I'm definitely interested to see how that'll play out. Alright guys, so with that, I'm going to wrap up this video. This has been the first episode of Paper Game News. It's definitely something new for the channel. So if you guys like this direction of content, let me know by liking and subscribing. If you don't like it, let me know by liking and subscribing. And I'll see you guys all next time.
Like, he never made, like, Detuned World Tropics released to the public. So, I'm just trying to redraw it. Unless he releases it, hopefully.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you are looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.